In the previous video, I talked through the meaning of most all of these words. And if you didn't catch everything I was saying, here's a great paragraph to go through and read and look at each of the bolded words and make sure you understand all those definitions. Let's look at the two things I skipped. The PE ratio, it's the price to earnings ratio, and we're going to do some calculations with that a little later. And the EPS, it's the earnings per share, meaning the amount of money the company made for each share of stock that has been issued. And then I already mentioned this, the dividend yield is the dividend that the company pays for each share and what percent of the current price that represents. Now remember, this price is very dynamic. It can change by the second. So we are now going to work through a set of problems that just test, do we understand what we just read, all those definitions. So we're looking at Facebook stock. No, its ticker symbol is FB. We'll look that up in a second to see what it is currently. And this was taken on 9/4/15, this snapshot. So the first question is, what's the current price of that stock? Well, the current price is the big number up here. So that's 87.27. And then what are shareholders trying to sell it currently asking for? So here's what people are willing to sell it for, and there's 300 shares. And then this is what someone's willing to pay for it. Okay, next question. What do analysts predict the price will be in 1 year? Well, now we're going to look at the 1-year target estimate. And so analysts were saying back in 2015 that in 1 year it would hit $111.75. Next question, number 8, is the stock more or less volatile than the market as a whole? Well, remember, the volatility of a stock was measured by its beta value. So for number 8, we'd say, well, beta is equal to 0.89812. That's less than 1, which means that the price is more stable than the market. So this is slightly less volatile than what's going on in the market back at this time. Question 9 then says, what's the highest stock price in the last 52 weeks? So we go to the 52-week range, and the highest price that it was $99.24. And then question 10 says, does the Facebook pay a dividend to shareholders? If so, how much? If not, how do you know? We go here, it says NA, meaning not applicable. So Facebook does not sell a dividend, does not give dividends. That means the only way to make money off of owning the stock is to sell it at a higher price than what you paid for it. All right, switching then to question 11, we are to use the market cap, so that's this, 245.89 billion, and calculate the number of shares the company issued. Well, if we look back up here at the beginning of page 270, it says the market cap is the total value of the company. It's calculated by multiplying the number of shares that have been issued by the current price. So I can write a nice little formula for us. Market cap equals number of shares times the current price. Well, we were asked to find the number of shares. We don't actually know the number of shares, but we do know the current price and the market cap. So if we go back to my formula, all we have to do is divide our current price, divide the market cap by the current price, and we'll have the number of shares. So our market cap is $245.89 billion. And we're going to divide that by the current price, which is that big number in bold, 87.27, and this will equal the number of shares. So let me do that real quick. Now what I'm going to do in my calculator is type 245.89 divided by 87.27, and I get 2.817577633 billion shares. So if I wanted to convert that into an actual billion, recall that, let's see, here's how I work these things. Here's 100,000. Here's a million. And then here's a billion. So if I want to turn this into a number that doesn't use the word billion, I have to move the decimal place 9 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's all of them. So that means the number of shares is 281,757,763 shares. And I'll go ahead and insert the commas to make this number easier to read. This is how many shares that Facebook has currently sold, that people out there own. So let's quick look at what's Facebook's current value right now, as of 3/19 at 125. It is 158.44. Awesome. Had you purchased shares back when it was 87.27, you have almost doubled the value of your investment. You would have made a lot of money had you purchased, say, 1,000 shares.